going down, people? What's going down? What's going down? Better Late Never Podcast. Your boy Steve Eskridge. We are back in the building. We are back. What's going on? Got a few days off, so I said I'm gonna utilize this well, get into some material, some things. Let me going to get on my mind, and we finna get to it. I was definitely about to get into it. So y'all know the drill. You can catch this podcast on Spreaker.com. Again, that's Spreaker.com. Spotify podcast as well. Stephen Eskridge. YouTube, iHeart, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, Amazon. Might be leaving one off. Yeah, I named them all. All those platforms, get it at Steve Eskridge. That's Spotify, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, my YouTube channel, Spreaker.com, and Amazon. Get all the podcasts and anything on my podcast on those streaming platforms. My social medias are Stephen Eskridge #1 at Twitter. That's Stephen Eskridge #1 at Twitter. My Instagram is Stephen ESKRI. Again, that's Stephen ESKRI on Instagram. And my Facebook is Stephen Eskridge as well. And I got my podcast streaming on that side. However you want to catch it. Oh, you can catch it. However you want to catch it, it's going to get to you. Now let's get right to this shit, man. Because I ain't going to go too hard. You know, I got a few things I want to get off my chest. This one on right here, you know. Got hit a fire truck out there and stuff. They out there getting to it. And I want to go in, basically, just seeing how dangerous it's become to be in the hip-hop genre nowadays for certain guys. You know, I made a pod about this a while ago, hip-hop versus rap. And it just seems like, you know, people say, hey, you can't have one without the other, right? Well, you can. See, hip-hop has a message to it. Positive or negative, but it's something you can learn from. Most of the time, it's a positive message, though. Most of the time. Not all. Most of the time. Right? So maybe Brenda's got a baby, that story. Wonder why they call you a bitch, that story. Tupac. Or I got a story to tell Biggie about another guy, about getting with a broad at another guy's crib. You know, guys can learn from that. That's hip-hop. Stuff you can learn. No matter how dark it may be. You know, you can learn from something. You hear the positivity. You hear the mean well in the message, in the music, in the hook, in the chorus, the lyrics. You can hear it. But in this rap shit, man, anyone can be a rapper. Anybody. You know, Cat in the Hat. I'm sitting on 79th. You know, drinking a knife. You know what I'm saying? I shut your corny ass up, Steve. I know. But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, anyone can rap nowadays. Anybody can do this. And that's how dangerous it's gotten. And that's what's really going on now here. You got a lot of guys, actually, too, who don't even come. Like, you got a lot of rappers who are not rappers. You got a lot of hustlers who are trying to become rappers. And, you know, guys who are artists / rappers coming from the hip-hop side, you know, they're being looked at as, oh man, you know, something wrong with them. And the whole time, it's really there's nothing wrong with it. It's really the flip side, man, because we have bought the chaos to something that we was making an outlet for. Like, guys getting this rap shit, or they get in the game to get away from the streets, to save their families, to save themselves from dying. You know, but like, since Tupac and Biggie died years ago from it, and the media, unfortunately, it's been nothing but death from it ever since. And not nothing but death, but a big portion of it. And what I've noticed also, too, is the guys who don't rap about that type of shit, Not saying they don't have run-ins and shit, but they're way more prone to be even in those type of situations because that ain't what the fuck they rapping or talking about. Not just because they probably can't either. They just not doing it. They not putting that energy out there like that. The rest of these guys, hey, you do what you do. I'm not even saying don't do it. What I'm saying is, don't fuck up the bag by bringing the bullshit into the game that you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the bullshit is the reason why youth came to this genre for an outlet to get the bag. But then we fucking up the bag coming in with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, we fucking up our own money. We are really fucking up our own money, man. We go to jail, or we end up dead. We fucking up our own money. You know, we come from nothing. You know, you got so many people to take care of. And we come in bringing a lot of baggage out. And I'm not saying that you come from a certain cloth, you're going to deal with stuff. And, hey, that's cool. You know, you deal with how you deal with it. But understand why you're here. Don't fuck that up. And I saw a guy like Beanie Siegel fuck it up for himself, man. Shout out to Beans, too. I'm a fan, actually. But he'll tell you, you know, he didn't have 2 feet into the rap game, and he still had 1 foot out in the street, trying to still be Mac. Now, you can't take Mac out of Beans, but he can get put to the side at least. You see what I'm saying? Like, if it's about business, if he all in on business, but he even said it himself, you know, he wish he would have been all in on it, and he wasn't. You know, he didn't really know how to balance that. But I'm seeing guys now catch all these cases, and then guys is dying left and right. Somebody shot, and I'm just like, this is all from music, man, but it's the lifestyle. And once again, not saying nothing doesn't happen to other guys. I don't talk about it. Yes, they go through shit too. And that's not what I'm saying. They're less prone to have it because once again, they're not putting that type of energy, and that's not their message either. It's not their message at all to just do that. And just to put that type of energy out there. That's not their message. And I just wish, even you coming in, how you coming in, you from where you from, you gonna tell your story. All that, I get it. Fine, tell your story. Get your shit off, as they say in New York, if I'm not mistaken. Like, get your shit off. Go ahead, go for it. But don't let that be the end all be all. No. Do not let that be the end all be all. And it shouldn't be. Because if that's the end all be all, then what are you doing this for? Like, really, what are you doing this for? You know, you got to be here for more than just the money, because what's happening is a lot of these guys coming in doing a lot of the shit that's being monetized for money, like these labels and everything else, and these companies, they're making money off the chaos. And so are we, but we not making their money, number one. And then two, look at the cost of money it's coming at. It's coming at y'all lives. It's coming at our lives as a culture. It's coming at our lives. It's coming at our families. It's coming at our expense, literally. And we're the ones creating and making this stuff. And also, I'm going to say to the supporters, too, people, the consumers of this shit, us, we have to step up and do a better job of balance, at least not shutting out anyone. You support what you want to support, but keep it balanced, you know? That's what I say. shit, I mean, it was always a time where every genre of music, or every artist got supported all at once. We was over supporting Lauryn Hill, we was over here supporting Wu-Tang, we was over supporting Nas, over here supporting Outkast. Like, everyone had their time. Everyone had that. And we need more of that today. We need more balance. You know, it can't be majority rap and just less hip-hop. And that's what's going on. But it's not just going to be on the artists. It got to be us consumers, too. We have to support the same way we support the dance music or the shoot 'em up, bang, bang, or the drill. You got to keep supporting hip-hop as well. That's not saying it's not already there, but it just needs to, it needs to keep balancing itself out. It needs to keep going. But I also see, I know what's going on here too. Guys out here really trying to hustle. They're not trying to be the best artists. That's why you got a guy like a Jay-Z who came in as one of the best hustlers ever out in the street. But he didn't want that life no more. So he said, I'm not going to be that anymore. I'm going to be the best at this now. If not the best, definitely one of, my opinion. So yeah, he understood too, what the game was. But he stayed true to himself. He definitely stayed true to himself. And shout out to him, man. Most definitely, like straight up. Shout out to guys like him. Shout out to guys like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Big Sean. Just, I could think of abundance of people. Fab, you know what I mean? I could think of abundance of people who just stayed in their own lane and they carved out a hell of a lane. They made a lot of money. But see, the money came because they weren't just chasing the bag inadvertently. Yes, they were chasing it, but they were chasing the greatness in the process of that also. So when you chase the greatness, or pursue it, if you will, the bad comes with it. You can't be that great at something and motherfucker not want to pay you. Come on, man. Like, picture that. You have people doing it. You'll be so great at something, people will be like, oh, nah, man, you need to charge motherfucker to do that shit. Like, you tweaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, they will really say that. And we all conscious of that's why we in this capitalistic society and say don't do anything for free, all that. But like I said, these artists, they not coming in this shit as artists. They coming in this shit as hustlers. And what a hustler is going to do is, a hustler is going to give you what you want. An artist is going to give you their vision, their art. Now, if you want a badge, you want a badge. But their picture is their picture. You know what I'm saying? Their picture is their picture. They're not changing shit because it's their vision. If you like it, yeah, here's the price for it. You may want it, you may not. But they standing on that. They not budgeting. They not budgeting on that one bit. No, the hustler will. A hustler is not even going to be in that situation. A hustler is going to basically say, oh, okay, you don't like that? Oh, you like that? Okay. That's what I'm going to give you. Because they just in it for the money. They just in it for the money and that's it. They don't even care about being great. They care about just getting the money. So like in Belly when DMX got the shorties with him and they end up bagging up the weed. He tells Shorty, man, learn how to put the money, learn how to put the weed in the bag first, nigga. Then get money. See what I'm saying? Like, Niggas don't even want to learn how to put the weed in the bag first. Like being great at what they do. Then go get the money, as he say. Niggas just want to just jump straight to get money. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, y'all know what's up. It's crazy. It's crazy, babe. Man, it's crazy. But that's where we at, though. That's really where we at. People don't want to be great at something in order to get the bag. They just want to be alright. You know, or just good enough to sell. Not the best product, but enough to sell and make a profit. That's it. I get it. I totally get it. But then it's like, all right, what does that lead a consumer then? You see what I mean? So it's like, as consumers, you're not even giving the best product. I mean, you're not getting it. You getting what the hustler know. You know what I mean? And I really think I just say it's not a balance. You know, so that's why I say it's like, look at a Drake. You know, Drake has his audience, obviously, but his audience is limited to everybody because Drake is insane. He can rap. He caters to an audience that is not shoot 'em up, bang bang. But what's funny about it is the shoot 'em up, bang bang niggas respect them. You know what I'm saying? Like, picture that. Like, hey, they respect Drake. He ain't no bitch. He ain't gonna back down from a motherfucker. He don't go out starting shit either. That's not even his lane. You know what I mean? And he stuck to that and had the game just clink clink like for 10 years. All from, you know, positive message for the most part. Same thing with Kendrick. Same thing with Cole. Just the three headliners of this genre of the game in the last 3 years. I mean, in the last 10 years, I should say. The three young headliners. It's been that conversation for 10 years now. Kendrick, Drake, Cole. Like, in no particular order. All those guys, all three of those guys are hip-hop. It's always been a positive message in their music. It's nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. They're making all the money in the world, talking positive shit. But also, they want it to be great. They want it to be great at their... They learn how to put weed in the bag first, then they got money. They learned how to put weed in the bag first, then they went and got money. It's an art too. It's an art to a lot of shit. And what's going on is so much money became available in hip hop. Or just in rap. Whichever one you want to pronounce. Just so much money in it now. Guys stop caring about being great at the art. It was just about making a product good enough to be sold. That's all it ever came about. It wasn't about trying to put out the best art no more. And that's what made it so great. And it touched so many people. And you know, I heard Chris Rock even say something before. It say you could defend a lot of the old school stuff back in the day on an intellectual level. You could defend Rakim. You could defend Houdini. You could defend Grandmaster Flash. You could defend Run DMC, Public Enemy. You could defend it. People like, man, it's hard to defend this shit today. Oh, you wasn't lying either. Oh my God, it's hard to defend this shit today. It's over too. It's hard to defend. Move, bitch, get out the way. It's hard to defend. I got holes in different area codes. It's hard to defend from the windows to the walls to the sweat drip from my balls. Eat. Oh, come on, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But regardless, man, it's you know, you can defend Drizzy. You can defend that. You fancy, huh? Nails done, hair done. You can defend that. You can defend, excuse me, miss. What's your name? You can defend that. I don't see why you would have to, but still, you can defend that. Hey, and look, I'm gonna put this on us consumers now. We even talk about the women. Though, if we demanded better, artists would make better. They going off, a hustler going off for what is preferred out here, if you will. So if he knows everyone's preferred shit, bitch, ho, he gonna serve him up shit, bitch, ho. Now, artists obviously might not like shit, bitch, ho. He gonna serve him up some other shit. He or she don't care what they like. He's an artist. Look what I did. Look at my vision. Look what I like. Come on, man. Picture that. Look what I like. I know what y'all like. And I know y'all were trained to like what you like. But I'm showing you. This is what I like. Come to America shit, I know. Oh, man. But, nonetheless, that's the artist for you. This is what I like. This is my vision. Now, man, yeah, Steve, but if they vision ain't hitting, niggas ain't buying it, nigga, it don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get niggas what they want. Yeah and no. What happens is, with a lot of guys out here having a hustler mindset, hustler ain't gonna wait. They may want to serve it up like this, but they know if serving it up or cooking it up like this is what's moving, they're gonna do that. Most people would. That's the hustler for you. Fine. You don't kill that part of yourself, but you don't let it. If you in this genre, you don't let that process outset you. Because now you really see who in it for what. You see now in the game who's in it to be great and who's in it just solely for the purpose of making a profit. That's it. They don't give a fuck about being great. And when I say great means beyond your peers, beyond the people who appeal to you. You have the people who like you, obviously, whatever it is you out here making, and then the people who not even from the source of you creating these things. You got those people. That's why they say mainstream. Because, okay, yes, you have your stream of people, and then you got the outside who shouldn't even know anything about you because y'all from different worlds, but hell, they connect too. So now that's mainstream. It ain't just your box or a circle of people who appeal now. It's the other way around. So that's really the difference between, an artist and a hustler today. And that's the thing when I said on my first podcast about this, when I said hip-hop versus rap. Well, I said an MC versus a rapper. Even now when I brought up an MC versus a rapper, an MC is trying to be great at the ability to put words together. The MC trying to be great at that. A rapper just gonna say cat in the hat, bad shit, broad look fat. You gonna say something that rhyme. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean it's gonna sound the best or be the greatest. It just rhymes. It's good enough to rhyme. Good enough to rhyme. Nothing spectacular about it. Nothing you gotta go rewind. Yeah, it's just a good day. Good enough to rhyme. But nonetheless, hey, that's okay too. We just need a very, very, very hard balance out here, man. We do. We need guys trying to be artists and not be in the street. More of that too, because I'm going to say this. That, we've seen that too many times. That also definitely puts a dent in the industry and in the game now, because that's why so much chaos. One of the reasons why so much chaos being going on out here now, because you got a lot of guys who coming into this something that was deemed positive, and they've made it negative now with the intentions they coming into it with. The intentions is not even positive. The intentions of coming into this stuff is just, it's profit, but there's nothing beyond themselves. It's nothing. It's little to nothing. I'm not gonna say absolutely nothing with the guys. I'm not gonna go that far, but it seems like it's little to nothing that they're coming into the genre for. They're just coming to the genre. They're coming to the field where it is art-driven. Hip-hop is always art-driven. Yeah, Steve, art could be anything, though, man. How you gonna do this on their art? That's their picture. It's not. Because even though everyone comes from the hood, everyone ain't never been involved in the street, and everybody got the same story. And then it's gotten so bad, now you talk about the gang stuff, and y'all already know that's a whole nother ball of wax. Picture that. It's gotten that bad now. Y'all having gang wars over in the game now. Gang, like the whole gang, like gangster rap was back in the day was one thing. It just then went and to the drill now, hood, wood, the repetitive shit. Man, it's crazy. And that's mad dangerous. Pull up on the ops, I'm smoking on your dead homie. Like, you niggas are nuts, man. Like, shit. Smoking on your dead homie? Like, the level of, man, just the disrespect is crazy, man. And you bringing the shit. So once again, to a place where you were supposed to be basically trying to get out to make a better way for yourself, better way to be free. And it's happening, but it's happening on the flip side because of the game. The thing that instead of jumping in to avoid the trouble, it's like jumping into the game now is causing more trouble for a lot of guys. But it's what they bring. But it's because, like I say, they're bringing it to the genre. They coming in with a lot. Well, they coming in on the gangster rap tip, or coming in with bad intentions of, alright, I'm just gonna make so and so because these people over here like it. It could be the worst shit in the universe, but because it's profitable, I'm gonna make this shit anyway. And it's like, nah, you can do it. Yeah, you can do it. Do what you want to do. But when all this shit goes on from that message that's being put out there, hey, that's what it is. And I've rocked out to it like anybody else has, but I've also been conscious of to support the other side as well, the positive side. If I'm gonna if I'm gonna call myself turning up the negativity or even halfway support it, I gotta go hard on the positive shit. People, we got to, man. We balance. We have to. Like, we really have to balance ourselves out, y'all. And get back just to more of the artistry. The money is there, and it's there in the way it's there in ways it's definitely never been. Money is definitely here now. But guys got to get back to wanting to be great. And greatness takes time. Yeah, greatness takes time. Steve, I ain't got time. I'm telling motherfucker that shit. I'm going to tell the motherfucker that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell them that shit. Like, yeah, greatness takes time. But when you get there, oh man, does it feel great. It really does. And it's more profitable than being good. Just as more profitable, most definitely. Because when you great, you get 30,000. When you're good, you get 30,000. When you're great, you get 300,000. Come on, man. Picture that. Like that's exactly how it go. You get more. So that's what I mean, fellas. We gotta, we everyone, man. And it's not just the artists, consumers as well. You know, you have to get back to demanding the greatness. You know, but I think it's also an audience thing, too. People don't believe in themselves the way they used to. What they do, it's just, I guess everyone likes what they like, maybe. You can say that also, but when I look at it, a lot of people just, you know, we're programmed to the negative value nowadays. So the positive, yeah, it'll sell, but we all know controversy moves just as much. So, you know, that's how it goes. But what I'm talking about right now, though, it has to be greatness over profit. You know, because with greatness, profit is attached to it. But it's like guys are chasing two separate things now. Because you got to ask a guy nowadays why they in this shit. You really do. Everybody not in the industry for the same reasons no more. Guys wanted to be the best back, you know, I'm 38. Guys wanted to be the best back then. Hip-hop was still young. It was still new. The genre is still new. Now, it's more so of what you want in this now. Why are you here? Why are you putting your time into this? You trying to be great? Or you just want to make a profit? Or you want to make a profit a safer way than for what you just making in the street? Even if that's the case, cool. Just like them drugs you was selling that was fucked up to your people. Ask yourself, you want to do the same shit again when it comes to this rap shit, this music, this hip hop. Ask yourself, do you want to do that? Do you want to go back down memory lane? Do you want to do deja vu? Because that's what's going on. That's exactly what's going on. It's deja vu on the flip side. They done found out that was the outlet to get a lot of stuff off, to right a lot of wrongs, to get us back on the right side, and now they throw us money, and now that message is condensed now. And as a matter of fact, it's not even condensed no more. It's not even there a lot of the times. Outside of the type of guys I name, i.e. Drake, Kendrick, Cole, Big Sean, anybody else in that category, Fab, even Meek. And yes, I said Meek, motherfucker. You goddamn right. Picture that, yeah. I said Meek. Shout out to Meek too, man. Fuck y'all talking about. Like, that's what it is, you know? Like, I remember a clip on Fade to Black. Jay-Z in the studio, him and one of the guys talking about, you know, people making a certain type of music that talks about shooting and killing people. So the younger guy in the studio, and he says, you know, he's writing rhymes that he don't want to write. Jay-Z had a point to him, you know, like, what about this guy? You know, he raps about shooting and killing people. So what about him? He's like, that's cool. And I guess the production guy, whoever he was telling Jay-Z, he was like, hey, man, that's people want to like. That people like. They want to hear it. They buy it. And he was like, man, he don't even like it. He think it's whack. Yeah. Guru like, why would you write a rhyme and you don't want to write? He was like, be the fuck you. But the people wouldn't accept him as for what he would write. Like I said, to an artist, they wouldn't accept his vision. So now he can't even be an artist no more, because in his mind, because he does have the hustler part of him. He wants to make a profit also while being an artist. But now it's frustrating. Because now he says he's trying to find a way to put it out to the people. He's still trying to find himself to put it out to the people. He said frustrating. And they tell him to be the fuck you. And then here comes Jay-Z. It's hilarious. He said, turn the camera to me. See the public? Say, see what y'all did to rappers? So y'all done made them scared. They scared of being themselves. They scared that they scared of being accepted for who the fuck they really are. Come on, man. Yes, it's not all our fault, but a lot of it is. We will not accept artists for who the fuck they are, man. Yes, I said it. Nigga. Yeah, I said it. 'Cause it's the truth. Shit. It's the whole truth. So help me. Because we won't. If someone, and that's why I say guys like a Drake breaking through is extremely great. Or even a guy like Kanye, you know, Kanye, and shout out to him, man. You know, Kanye, round of applause for him. Yeah. Yes, I fuck with Ye. Ye was one of the originals in the last few years. Text me. Ye was one of the last guys in the last few years to actually not be the tough gangbanger guy and really have an audience for just being who he was. One of the few, I said. Nah, not the only one. I ain't say the only one, goddammit. I said one of the few. And look where he's at now. He's inspired guys like Drake, Kendrick, and Cole, and other artists of that stature who not out here, that are just not their message. You know, they're from the street, you know, but they wasn't directly involved in the street shit. So that's not their lane. And they stayed in it, and they were respected for it. They were definitely respected for it. And I think guys like a Kanye, you gotta thank him because he opened the door for guys to be accepted outside of the street shit, if you will, the tough guy stuff. I shoot you in your chest, I'll wet you. Steve Harvey was talking about with niggas. I swear. Like, text this person back real quick. But yeah, that's the thing, you know, us as consumers have made a lot of artists just so frustrated because, you know, they won't be accepted. Now, it's not saying you have to like them, but at least respect it. You don't even hear no more of that. You don't even hear no more, okay, it's not for me, but, you know what I'm saying, it might be somebody else. You don't even hear that. You know, if somebody don't like something, man, you can even say you don't like something. That's your opinion. Cool. You don't like it, whatever. Fine. All right. But the shit that doesn't even sound like nothing, or doesn't sound like they put a lot of heart into it, that's the shit that niggas will go to over some shit that niggas clearly put some effort into. You know, it's nuts. It's mad nuts, man. And we all know the difference. Because I don't want to head out, man. Steve, niggas like what they like, man. Nah, we know the difference. we know what the fuck we be listening to. We know shit. We know what time it is. We know exactly what time it is. And that's just what it all comes down to. You know, that's why we do have to take some responsibility for what we support and don't support. Or she needs more support of it. You know, or not she, but they need more support of it, I should say. Because it just is, it ain't, the balance is there. It just need to be a little bit more, that's all. Because it's all profitable. That's the thing. It's all profitable now. You can make money being an artist. With the Matt Man said, you coming in trying to be great. Might take you a little longer. But you can, but it's there. You can come in and make some bullshit. As I'm talking about right now. Yeah, you can come in and make some bullshit and get paid. Because right now we have a welcome everything for the sake of the bag type of energy going on with it. And I get it, but no, man, because now it's too much over rewarding of the bullshit now. It's always been there, so I'm not saying it hasn't, but it was at a less volume or Yeah, it was at a less volume, I should say, when it was less money in it. The more money became into the game, now the material started to dwindle a tad bit, or if not the material, in my mind, I'm gonna say the intentions of of people coming into it now. You really gotta ask a person what they're in it for: greatness or just the profit, because they can get either one. It's just about how they want to go about it, you know. And his levels, you know. Like I say, the guys who great, you see their money. Guys who good, you see their money. Now both of them get money, but you know it's a difference now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely a difference. So I'm potting around, leave me alone. But it's a difference. You know, I got money, you got money, but it's a difference. You know, I got a bag, you got a bag, but you know, it's a difference. Hey, come on, Meek. that's one of Meek old songs. It's a difference, but shit. It is the difference out here. So that's why I just say we just need more balance out here, and you really gotta, even if you're a consumer, what you want to listen to, what you want to support, what you want to, you know what I mean? Like, if it means something to us, if it don't mean nothing to you, just purely entertainment, then hey, it is what it is. But if it means more than to you, then we all want to say it does. And we gotta support more positive than the negative, than the other shit. We got to, cause it's gonna be here anyway. I'm not even saying get rid of it. I'm just saying we gonna go to that side. We gotta go to the other side too and support shit. You can't keep having everybody feeling like homeboy off the fade of black, man. Like, man, that's all niggas want to hear, man. like, you can't keep having niggas like that, man. We gotta support both. Support your Futures and your Kendricks. Support your Kodaks and your Big Sean. Support your whoever. You know what I mean? Like, support both sides. And like I say, now here comes the Chris Rock argument. It get hard to defend certain shit though, y'all. Like, come on, man. Y'all know I ain't lying. It's hard. Certain shit you just can't defend, man. You can't defend, I beat that bitch with a bat. I beat that bitch with a bat. Hey, you can't defend that shit. That's my shit, too. We all go, but look, we're dancing to the rhythm of a dude saying he will beat a woman who he's calling a bitch with a bat. People, come on, picture that, man. Come on, man. It's just certain shit and people have supported that for years. I can hear people right now, Steve, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? You just got done saying that shit and you babbing up to it. Yes, but I also bab out to what the fuck, man. The hardest message that will go over niggas' head. I'm supporting that also, just as hard. Shit. I'm supporting that just as hard. So we got to get back to that, man. We got to get that balance. You know, that balance is what it's about. And just, you know, just wish guys, man, if you in the street, keep it in the street, man. If you're going to be in the game, then stay in the game. Because both have to be respected. If you're not a street person, stay out the street. Like me, you know, I don't go in too much on the street politics and stuff. I can speak on it a tad bit, but because I'm not in it, I don't really. But I'm definitely familiar with it. Seriously. So, you know, you still can give a report on it or whatever. But regardless, you know, everything is to be respected. That's why I respected the game, period. I respected the game of... I respected the game. That's my girl coming in, y'all. That's my girl coming in. But the game is to be respected, though. It's definitely to be respected because everything ain't for everybody. You know, every artist is not in it trying to get money, and every hustler is not in it trying to be an artist. Man, y'all saw what the fuck I just did, man. Did you see what the hell I just did? I promise you. My girl here knocking shit over. Our girl's so clumsy. Oh man, I love her to death though. But my point is though, people, everything is not for everybody. You know, that's just the thing. We got so many people in this genre now for so many different reasons. It's not the same as to when I'm 38. It's not the same as when I was 38 and guys were just in it to really be great. And yes, we all wanted to make a profit, obviously, yes, but that's not the case anymore. You really have to ask people, what are they in the game for? Why are they putting their time into the shit? Is it profit or is it to be great and profit from the greatness? Because you can be bad or just good enough and still profit. So, you know what I'm saying? And picture that, man. This is the only genre you can just be trash at. As far as just quality. You ain't have to put out no quality. And depending on your producer, y'all can make some goddamn money. What the fuck, man? Come on, hip hop, man. This is the only genre y'all can do that shit in, man. You can't get that shit off nowhere else, man. Not in rock and roll, not in R&B, not none of this shit. Nope. You gotta come with it. Substance, vulnerability, like you have to come with it. And even R&B changed that because hip hop the number one major thing out here. So even R&B ain't as R&B as the number one. Everybody tough as shit in R&B. Come on, man. Like you gotta be kidding me. All you niggas tough in R&B, really? Like, come on, man. That's not even what R&B is even about. But once again, just showing you how we all roll to the profit of shit and not the artistry. And even myself, when I'm making these podcasts and episodes, I get tied up into it. What do people want to talk about versus what the fuck I want to talk about? Even I get tied up into it. But it's all about a balance, because what I'm going to do is, as y'all see, what I do is, yeah, I talk about shit that's going on, but I also talk about shit that's not talked about enough. I talk about shit that the other platforms are not talking about. Or like I said, they're not talking about it enough. One or the other. I have to be original somewhere. I'm not finna copycat everything out here. It's okay to do. But you ain't got to copycat everything a motherfucker do out here. That's not artistry. But what I just say, artistry versus being a hustler. You see what I'm saying? Two entirely different things, man. It's different. Mad different. And when we understand the difference of that, I think the culture would be a lot better. You would see less. Now, the cat is out the bag to me. You ain't never gonna not seeing no rappers getting killed or whatever the fuck. It's not gonna be a never. You can see less at this point because too much of it is profitable. I don't care if it's the positive or the negative. Both are profitable in this shit today. So it's damn if you do and damn if you don't, literally. Like, straight up. It don't even matter no more. But that's why I will always ask young artists, when I could talk to them on social media, even when I was in media school, I had a couple of up-and-coming artists, I was able to talk to them guys. I asked them, what are you in it for? You in this trying to be the best MC, or you trying to be the best rapper, or you trying to just make a profit, or you trying to make a profit for being great? Like, what you in this shit for? Why you putting your time into this shit? And most of them said both, which was a great answer I loved. They want to profit from being great. I was like, yes, nigga, yes. Yes. And I'm going to tell you why I said yes, I'm so dramatic with that. Because you know what? If niggas would put out this type of energy, a type of message for a bag, then what the fuck else you niggas wouldn't do? And it's showing now. You niggas that talk about dead homies in music. You niggas talk about smoking on someone's dead ashes like it ain't shit you niggas won't do for a bag. That's nuts. Any motherfucker who will do almost anything for some money, I don't trust they ass. You goddamn right I said that shit. Got me fucked up, nigga. I don't trust your ass far as I can throw. I can throw pretty good, but I still nope. I can throw alright. Because you can be bought at any given time. If you down for the money, your ass can be bought at any given time. You don't stand for shit. You don't have a foundation. It's nothing to you. It's all about a profit. Go get him, guys. Damn fire trucks. They on they shit though. But regardless, man. Regardless, you can't trust them. And that's just my thing with a lot of these artists coming in every day. A lot of these artists coming in just saying they want to get the money and all that shit. That's cool, but I look at them like I can't fuck with it. Because you'll put out any message. And when it come back, it come back. That's why these niggas is popping up fucked up now, man. It's the energy you putting out, man. But I ain't even knocking them, though. Go ahead and do your thing. I ain't even knocking them. It's another way of saying, all right, you can do this, you can get money like this, or you can get money like that. You can go out this way, or you can go out that way. And that's definitely what's happening out in the genre now. Guys is going out how they come in. Shit. You come in, I'm looking for the ops, so I'm doing this, that day. That's how the fuck you go out. Shit. Picture that. That's definitely just what it is. But definitely I just say us as consumers and, the creators, we all got to do our part to get this stuff more balanced. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to just end it with that. We all got to do a better part of supporting, regardless. We can't make an artist feel like Homeboy saying, man, that's all niggas want to hear, man, and, I'm writing shit I don't even want to write. I'm writing it because that's what niggas want to hear. We can't keep making artists, scared to, show us who they are. We can't keep doing that as consumers. Now, you don't have to like some shit you don't like, no, but you can have respect for it. You can respect some shit and not like it. You know how much shit it is out here that I don't like, but I respect? What? Are you kidding me? You can not like a lot of shit and respect it. Respect is not about likeness. Respect is the factor of respecting the difference. Respect the fact that I'm different. You might not like my different, but damn it, it's my different. I'm different from you. Respect it, nigga. The fuck? I'm not here for you to like me. I'm here for you to respect me, because I respect your ass. The fuck? Shit, yes. Picture that. How about we do that one? How about artists respect hustlers, hustlers respect rappers? How about that? We spend all this time dissing each other. Oh, he ain't the street nigga, or he too in the street. Who gives a fuck? It's supposed to be a balance anyway. Everybody ain't supposed to be in the street. Everybody ain't supposed to be out the street either. It's a healthy balance, man. So I'm just ending with that, man. Whatever side you on, respect it. If you in the street, stay on that side. If you in the artist, be an artist, man. Just respect the game, man. Whatever game you in, respect that shit. Whatever game you not in, respect that shit. Because everything ain't for everybody. But by everything not being for everybody, it's always someone that can do it. Always. It'll never fail like that. So you gotta respect the difference out here. Cause a lot of the shit that I call ratchet, I like it, but now I've learned to I've learned to respect it because I know what it's for. If I want to sit down on the chair, I'm not listening to no goddamn from the windows to the walls. I'm trying to chill out. I'm not gonna listen to I'm smoking on the ops and coming up your block. I'm not listening to that shit if I'm just trying to kick back and chill. Had a long day at work, no. If I'm finna turn up and get on some party shit, maybe then, yeah. I'll probably hear that shit then, but if I'm just chilling, trying to get my mind right, doing whatever it is, I'm not listening to that, no. If I want to hit some bars, you think I'm listening to them niggas? No. So it does come down to the consumer, but it all has a purpose now, it all has a profit, so it all can be respected. It really is. It all can be respected. So I'm just in it with that, y'all. Just respect the game, man. Whatever game you in and whatever game you not in, respect that shit. Period. You know? Stay in your lane. You know? We all got a lane. Ain't nothing wrong with staying in it. That's what make the world go round. That's what make all us a service to each other. Especially in this genre. So much money to be made now that, hey, let's make it as positive as we can. As we can. Now, I know it might be asking a lot from niggas. But hey, let's make it as positive as we can. So with that being said, I'm getting out of here, y'all. I just come in and vent with that, man. I love hip hop, man. I love this shit. I just want some more balance out here. That's all. So I had to come in and get my shit off. That's all. So y'all gonna like or comment on it. Let me know what the fuck y'all think. Better Late Than Never Podcast. Your boy Steve Eskridge. You know we out here in the building. Catch this podcast on Spreaker.com. Again, that's Spreaker.com. Catch me on YouTube, Steve Eskridge. Spotify Podcast, Steve Eskridge. iHeartRadio, Steve Eskridge. Google Podcast, Steve Eskridge. SoundCloud, Amazon as well. Steve Eskridge at all those. All the above. My Twitter is Steven Eskridge #1. My Twitter is Steven Eskridge #1. My Instagram is Steven ESKRI. Again, my Instagram, Steven ESKRI. I'm Steven Eskridge on Facebook as well. That's Steven Eskridge on Facebook as well. Catch all the podcasts on my page. Posting them shits all the time. Better Late Than Never Podcast. Boy, we gone. We out here. I love y'all for listening. Peace!